Oh, I want to let you guys know something here. Do you think that people are addicted or fully connected to their iPhones and iPads, that the world has completely changed? Well, I'm going to tell you guys something. Yes, iPhones, iPads, all that stuff has connected us, right? And people do get a lot of screen time in. Even kids do, unfortunately. But I'm going to tell you something, that it's not the iPhones, it's not the iPads, it's not the Macs, it's none of that stuff that is the problem. The problem is the people. And the way I can explain it is from my past, back in the 80s, people were stuck on the TV, watching TV shows all day long. They didn't have streaming, so they had to watch it live. They were stuck on video games and handheld games. They were stuck on their Walkmans, which is basically their music players. They were stuck with their pagers, the little beeping devices for them to call people. They were stuck on the regular landline phone that they had to sit at home with a cord to talk with. So people have always been obsessed or stuck with, certain devices. So screen time really hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is that the iPhones and all that have become more mobile. The internet's become worldwide. So basically, you're able to do all the same stuff everywhere in the world. So that's the thing. I've been watching and I've been observing people. Yes, a lot of kids have a lot of screen time. And the reason for that, parents either don't know, or they don't have time or patience to deal with teaching the kids the correct way to do it. Also, parents themselves, have a lot of screen time too. Now, most of my business is done mobily. I do it on my iPad, my iPhone, and all that. So I know when to utilize the screen time, when to put the phones on the chargers and not utilize screen time, do streaming TV or whatever else it is. A lot of people can't do that. They don't have the discipline. They don't understand it. And this has been always in the past. And let's get away from computers and technology. People have been doing this with newspapers since way before technology. If you'll notice, you watch old videos or old movies, people on buses, in trains, sitting around benches, had newspapers and magazines in front of their face. So people have been doing this with and without technology for years. So I don't like it when people say, oh, but you're letting your child use the phone too much, or using the iPad too much, or you're always on your phone, and all this other stuff. Because remember, it's never the device. It's always the person. The person is the problem. So Apple has created a screen time feature on their phone and devices, and it syncs amongst all the devices. And I actually recommend you turning this on, activating it, and paying attention to it, listening to it, because humans, let's say, are going to be addicted to anything that they use, and they're going to want to use it so many times. So to save yourself from any of those issues, or your kids, definitely use the screen time feature on the iPhone. It will help you. So just remember, don't blame the device, blame the person. Remember, the majority of everything is human error. It's not device error, because like I said, it's happened with magazines, newspapers, and TVs and games and all that in the past. So it's never the device, it's always the person. So look into yourself. If you're someone that's stuck on your device, look into yourself, because you could be the actual issue.